Good morning. It's 8 o'clock on a lovely Friday morning. Nice and warm this morning at 7 degrees. Just heading down into Scarlett's here in Ballyclare just to get a sheet of plasterboard just to put along the base of the mixer so I can roll it out over the stones without injuring myself like I done the last time. So the plan is today just to do a gable around the back and just continue on around the front. That house started that before, back before Christmas. There, what, maybe, must be coming up in two weeks ago started it. So the plan is to try and do a lot more scratching today, get a lot of that done. Maybe there are a lot of beads have to be set along the bottom of along the base level with at the front of the house and round the back as well. So that there will all be to do as well. So plenty enough today to keep me occupied to 4:30, 5 o'clock. So say Scarlett's here in Ballyclare, so we'll go in and we'll see what the crack is with them this Friday. Start by second try. It's a problem with these things, they're hard to start at times. Hey boy, they're too nutty. Water mix. Find your water. Then 29 of those. So 15 in, like that, and then I'll even get a drop of water, and then what you do then is you put your cement in, then a bag and a half, then an hour 15. So I'm going to show you here what I'm doing. So that shovel that's sitting over there. That wee green shovel that's sitting there. Use that to scrape all that there, and then I'm using SBR bond, and that's just what we normally. So what I'm doing is I'm just scraping that there off and then giving it a coat of SBR. But wee trick is to give the wall a good damping down before. Helps spread out the SBR and makes it a wee bit easier to spread on. So just go as far as the black sheet, using the tarpaulin just to hold the stuff a wee bit better. So using SBR, a Unibond brush, and all you're doing is just getting that like that. It's really that simple. It saves you. There's other stuff. There's other primers and stuff you can use. The primer I normally use is I can't remember the name of it, but it's something like 50 quid a tub, and obviously the whole house and all around the back there to do. So you'll be going through a serious amount of money just to get what you're just to get that stuff and to make sure it's on right. And if you put it on too much, then you waste a lot, and everywhere gets covered with it. And it's just not exactly ideal stuff to work with. Does the job, but works right really for me. So that's us done for another day. It's Friday, 4:20 on a Friday, so nearly an hour and 10 minutes earlier than what I normally finish. Normally, whenever I'm working for myself, I don't finish till 5:30, 6 o'clock sometimes. So it's a good way to end the weekend. Got on well today, got everything done that I wanted to get done. Everything was done that needed to be done. Got a lot of stuff scratched and got a lot of it set up, ready to go. And so the plan is to possibly be there maybe a day or two next week and finish off the scratching. There's 3 big gables still to do, so I'll do that. Probably I'll let more than likely the next video in a fortnight's time will likely be of me scratching the walls and stuff again. So yeah, it's a bit repetitive, but it's a bit of content, and hopefully maybe at the end towards the end of the month, beginning of February. There's a guy I used to do tech with whenever we were at tech. We served our time and all at the same time, and was in the tech and all. He'll hopefully be coming in to help me do them big gables. Good morning. It's a lovely fresh Monday morning. Plan for today is not a lot because it's given a lot of heavy rain coming in this afternoon, so the plan is just to set along the bottom of the black bit there, some of that there. So just a stop bead, that's all I've got to do today, is just stop bead around that there, and then paint a bit of a base, take down the metal spouting and stuff, unbolt it. So that's the plan, just go down all the way there, settle in beads, get that all ready to go. So I'll take a bit of head camera footage explaining to me setting the bead and whatnot, and we'll go from there. So okay, so I'm going to show you what I do to set these beads. So if I could find my trowel is over here. So we're going to set this bead here. So what you're going to want to do, get yourself a drop of stuff. So I'm using the plastic stop beads because they're less likely to rust, I think. So what you do is you get an even coat, even more than that, and you go full length of the bead that. Important thing to remember is to make sure that you get an even coat the whole way, because if you don't, your bead will sit out and then I say that to myself because that's one thing that I always have struggled with, is getting the same coat on it the whole road. Because if you put nothing on that end and then put a big bit on that end, you'll get a big hole in her. See that one there already done. Just do the length of your bead. Or a wee bit over from it, and you get your bead. Put it at the end at the same length as that there, and then you embed her into the mortar. It's important as well to remember that if you've got a base like this here one's already got on, then it's a lot easier to set these beads. I can tell you one thing, because obviously you can put your hand down below and you can feel where you're at and below it. So then what you do is just set it on real nice like that, get your level, and yes, I do know how to use a level. Set it on so you see that end there's a wee bit, it needs to come down a wee bit, so you can adjust it. It's come down a brief wee bit, adjust that according without moving, because you should be level. If you put your finger there, you should be level with the bottom of the other bead. So you put that in there. See, that's still down a wee touch yet. About there. And then what I always like to do is get your tape measure. Still making sure that you're level at the end. Put your tape measure up to the top of the soffit. Bend it down and measure it down here. So it's roughly 83.5. And take another measurement again in the middle. And slightly over 8.5, not be too bad. And you take another in again then at the end. That's somewhere similar, but about the same. So, well, that there needs to come up a wee bit because you can tell from start looking at it if it's low. So basically, if you measure off the soffit and level it, you can't really go much further wrong, and you'll be able to see it whenever you step back. Well, I just go like that, cut it off. So because that's already a plastic or a smooth base, you can put on a wee bead like that. You can nail on a lath, but I think it's just an awful lot much harder work. So that's all I'm doing today, is just setting these beads. That's all I wanted to show you, just to have this in at the end of the video. All there scratched around there, and hopefully maybe the next video, possibly there might be a special guest or two coming in. Guy I done worked at the same time as the college at the same time as me, and nice fella. One thing I've got to say is once you put your bead on, then you just run a wee coat over like that there, just to take away the whiteness of it and make your life a bit easier whenever it comes to rubbing up. And plus, well, it gives it the bell cast bit, which is what we're looking for. So you just go the whole way across your bead, like that. So there you go. There's my top tip for the day. So I'll see you in the next one.